Hello, everybody. I'm CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana, and it's dinner time for me. Uh, chicken wings. That's obviously it's here. So, let me just say that if my doctor sees this video, he is going to kick my ass because I'm not supposed to have this much carbs. But most of the time, I follow through with my uh, requirements. It's just that I had this bread that I need to finish off before. Yeah, while it's still good, it's a good farmers market bread, and we have some, and I had it. We had some a few days ago, and I had some left. So what I did was I sliced it, made the toast in the toaster oven, and used it to rest the chicken upon. Now the chicken wings, I took them, put them in a bowl, and I put curry powder, and and then the curry powder to that I added extra cumin because I love the flavor of cumin. Just love it. And then um, granulated garlic, gotta have that. A little bit of clove actually, ground powdered clove that I put in, and then a little bit of ginger. These are all flavors that are like aromatic, and they're you just don't think of them going into your chicken like that. But I'm telling you, they really work well. They really work well. To give it the crispness, I used a combination of self-rising flour and baking powder. Um, some people use cornstarch. I think I get using flour. I think I get a better crust than cornstarch. But I do like to add a little bit of uh, in the bowl as it's marinating. I like to put the spices on, seasonings or whatever, and then I like to put a little baking powder. Uh, you know, not overly done, but enough to get a good coating to help click and keep those spices inside and kind of help give a little crispiness. And then I put in to the bowl enough to toss and get a good coating. The uh, the either all-purpose baking powder, all-purpose flour, or self-rising flour. At this point, it wouldn't matter. I used self-rising, but the crispness is really, it's going to come. It's great to use the baking powder and know that it's going to give you a good crispiness on your chicken underneath the coating of the breading. But really, the secret to it is, in this case, I fried it uh, in vegetable oil. But no matter what you use, you have got to have really, really hot oil. That is, you want to watch it. You have to get the oil really, really hot. Um, then submerge your pieces of chicken. Uh, Careful not to overflow that pot because when you put in the chicken, the fluid levels are going to rise, and you really don't want to. You really, especially if you're on a gas stove, you want to be careful not to create a grease fire in particular. But yeah, and then yeah, I don't know. Oh, what else did I put in here as far? Oh, rosemary in the thing. That was the green herb that I used. I had some fresh rosemary, so I plucked off some rosemary leaves, and a lot of that stayed in the bowl. But you get the oil from the rosemary twigs uh, marinating in that dry rub and the chicken. So don't feel like it's going to go to waste. And then if you want to, you can chop up some rosemary and garnish on top of it, but it's not overly necessary. Now, the purpose for the bread, for the toast, is to rest the chicken upon so that the oils do not like drain all over wherever you're resting the chicken when you're done with it until you're ready to serve it. You want it to collect in the bread and the toast, so good hearty toast. And that was a tip I picked up from the Barefoot Contessa, Ina Gardner. So yeah, props to her for that, you know. But so we're going to get in here. We're going to taste this. So hang on a second. So I just pulled apart this. It pulls apart very easily. Once it's well done, it'll pull apart. So let's just get in here. See how this good coating and coloring of this chicken. So that's great. Um, just to run it down for you, there is ginger, clove, garlic, the cumin, and the curry seasoning, which also has a lot of turmeric and curry in that blend as well. So let it rest with 1 part baking powder to 3 parts flour, tossed around evenly, coated, uh, until your grease or your oil gets really hot. Actually, you can take that rub and you can set it in the. I'm gonna take some of this toast and taste it. Mm-hmm. Very good. With a meal like this, you don't want to forget your crumbs, your crumbles. They're good. A lot of flavor in there. Okay, so terrible, terrible for any sort of cardiac diet. This is terrible. This is terrible for um, keto diet because of the bread. But I'm so good most of the time that every once in a while I let myself splurge. And tomorrow, um, catfish and fries with the family. So it's going to be a keto-free day anyway, meaning that it's a free diet, you know. So, yeah. And then after that, I'll get back on track with my keto. I haven't done like a lot of food video lately, uh, other than I guess say that. I mean, my videos have been food videos lately, but it's been more sporadic. But there really hasn't been a lot of creativity going on. Um, but this would hold up to any sort of sauce that you want to use. It's a good general, that's there are other things that I do sometimes with chicken. That's kind of I've got like a secret that I just don't tell people anymore. But that secret ingredient is not in this chicken. But okay, I want to get on to eating my food. So I'm going to bid you a good evening. Love and light. Peace. Good night.